Hi everyone, this is Paris Debono of the Fortune Teller Shop, and in this video I'm going to ask the question, will the coronavirus clear up in 2020 or will it get worse? So we want to see if the cards are going to show us a clarifying or a more complicated path ahead. Okay, so we're going to project out into the next, this year, 2020. So I've got 10 months ahead. We're going to see what is in store for the coronavirus. I'm using my Lenormand, this is called the Art Gallery deck. And we're going to see what the cards want to say about the coronavirus. Will it get clear up or will it get worse? Okay, let's start. So, tree. Okay, well, tree in Lenormand means health. It's almost like the life force, health and well-being. Mountain, oh dear. Okay, so mountain is not good. So it shows health problems, health damage, health block, health being limited. It's not going to be easy. Usually I find with the mountain card, it's not going to be easy to get over. It's not very good. Hopefully the cards after will clear that away. Fish. Okay, plenty of fish. I don't like the look of this. The fish card in this case could represent spreading. Things spreading. So health crisis, health problems spreading. Yeah, I don't like the fish card in this case. Usually the fish card does mean money too, so it could also mean stock market problems. So it's like money problems as well. Oops, this one flipped out. Woman. Okay, lately I've been getting the woman card a lot in the readings about the coronavirus. I'm not quite sure what this woman represents. It could represent women in general, could represent a woman doctor, it could just represent women in the public. So somehow it could affect women. I'm going to have to clear that one up though. Okay, I'll clear that up as we go. And we have the fox. Okay, yeah. Fox to me means it's not going to be contained. It's still going to run wild. Foxes are known for being sneaky and getting away and being hunted, but they still manage to survive and they still manage to kind of, get away from the hunters and stuff like that. So this is not a good sign. This does not look like the virus will be cleared up in 2020. It actually looks like it may even get worse because it looks like the health crisis continues. The health crisis still goes swimmingly. Health crisis creates money problems. Health crisis does not get contained or tamed. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to find out what this woman is because it's kind of throwing me off, this woman card. So I'm going to take her out specifically and put her in the middle, and I'm going to ask, who is this woman and what does she represent? What does she represent? Or who does she represent? Is she a good energy or a bad energy? Is she a good influence or a bad influence? What is this talking about? Okay, so it looks bad. Okay, whip. Whip is punishment, pain and punishment. And then slow recovery. Clover could mean things. So I also keep getting the whip a lot in, whenever I ask about the coronavirus, I've gotten the whip a fair few times, and that just means we're being punished. We're getting damaged. Okay, we're getting hurt, humanity. I think it's probably talking about women in general. So it shows we will take a beating, but there is a little bit of hope with the clover. I'm going to have to take another card. What will it get better or worse? Okay, perhaps children as well. Stork I find often means children. It often means changes. It often means travel. So I just feel like now what it's saying is that we're still going to have problems. It may affect women and children in particular. There is a little bit of hope with the clover. But again, the stork represents something mutating and something not being contained. It's almost like spreading on across different, going abroad across different continents. Okay, so I'm going to ask the tarot next the same question. So now I'm going to ask the tarot the same question. Now these are the black and white drawings deck. I'm going to ask the same question. Will the coronavirus clear up, go away, be resolved, be cured in 2020, or will it continue to be a problem in 2020? Well, that's the Hierophant, which represents authority. So this is usually the church or perhaps government, but it usually is rules, people with the rules and perhaps knowledge, and they're the leaders over the people. Okay, usually it is associated with religion, but it's a bit like, in command of the public. So that's kind of like the ruling authorities, or perhaps the health authorities or governments. Okay, the Page of Swords often means unpleasant information. It's a child with a sword. So if you give a child a sword, it's going to cause damage. So this could be saying that the government or the ruling authorities don't have pleasant things to say, or they might have scary things to say, or basically not very pleasant. Usually this one means nasty words. Okay. The High Priestess represents secrets, hidden things that we do not know. So it could be saying the government, health authorities have nasty secrets, hidden nasties, hidden information. Yeah, stressful. There's a lot of stress that's going to continue on. Looks like people in authority know secrets that are stressful. And we have a sword, which is not a very soft and loving vibe. It's very cutting. So these do not look very good either. All these swords represent stress and conflict. Perhaps they are going to try to solve things with the sword, like cut through the problems. But a sword is also dangerous, so it looks like it's still not resolved to me. The sword is out in the sky, so it's almost like the virus is still out there. That's how I'm reading that. Now I'm going to try the Old Country Road fortune-telling cards. I'm going to see what these ones want to say about the coronavirus. So the question again is, will the coronavirus be resolved, cured, cleared up in 2020? Or will it continue to be a problem and continue to even get worse? Okay, let's see. Family. Well, I'm going to take that as people in general, the population, possibly people being together, talking about it over the kitchen table, say, perhaps impacting everyday people. Garden, yeah, this is the population. So the garden is the environment. It often means many people as well. Society, so people and society. clouds. This one shows people will worry, stress and anxiety. Clouds is also not clear, meaning it's foggy, it's not clear, we're not getting clear messages, we're not getting clear answers. So the public will continue to be in the fog, in the clouds. Often the clouds card means stressed out too. So the public will worry in 2020. Woman again. See, we keep getting this woman coming through. So we can take that as women in general. Population again. And we have the flowers, which is pleasant. So last time we had the clover around the woman. So there may be some, there's bad news, worried people. There may be a woman that comes up with some sort of shining hope. It's interesting because the flower card also has a child in the flower too, which is kind of interesting image there too. It's almost like a rebirth. But let's take another one. And then we have rival. So again, a rival would mean something is not out there for our best interest. So it looks like there's still something that's causing a problem. So it doesn't look like the virus will be resolved or healed or cured. Now I'm going to do the same as I did in the Lenormand. I'm going to just ask a bit more about who is this woman and what does she represent? So who is this woman? What does she represent? So woman and man. So it's people. So I think it's just the people. People are involved. Now this could be good or bad depending on what the next card is. Row distance. Okay. So people are on a long journey. Could be people traveling. The Frog Prince. The Frog Prince usually means a wish, like kissing a frog so it can turn into a prince. So what I'm getting from this is that people may turn to some sort of like false hope or some miracle cure. So we have to be careful of kind of like getting caught up in some sort of, magic solution. This is almost like kissing a frog and hoping it will turn into a prince. So I think it's telling us we have to be realistic and practical and not dreaming up things. Let's keep going to see one more about the frog. And then we have something about money again. So I feel like the money is talking about money will be made, maybe by false cures, false prophets, false prophecies, perhaps people saying that they've found a cure but it's not real. This could also be talking about the stock market again. So there's something here fake about money. So again, it's sort of talking about people using this to their advantage and making money from it too. And that came up in video I made before about the coronavirus in video number 2 that I made. So it's the same theme coming through. Okay, so that's the reading that I can give for now. It looks a bit worrying because it does not give us a solution or a cure, or it seems like the virus will continue to be a problem all the way through into 2020. So let's hope I'm wrong. This is Paris Debono of the Fortune Teller Shop.